Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and welcome back to Gundam Breaker 4. I went through with the rebuild, and I've got something kind of ridiculous here. I just put on all the parts I wanted to try at once, and yeah, it is the biggest, most ridiculous mess I think I've made yet. So let's walk everybody through it here. Uh, I went with the ball head to get the cannon. Also, it has pretty good. It was a pretty good level and had pretty good slots. I did raise the levels of most of these parts. Turn A Gundam chest for some of the various sub sub weapons, and also it has pretty good skills. I'm still going for largely hit point capacity and recovery per second. Also, automatic awaken gauge. We will not be using the Moonbeam Butterfly, though, because I want to try something else. We'll get to that in a second. Break DS arm. It's only level 16. Let's fix that real quick. Just give it... Yeah, 24 sounds good. But yeah, as you can see, it has Awaken Gauge over time, item drop, recover hit points on attack hit, and charge time reduction. Left arm is the Perfect Strike Gundam. I'm not sure I'm using any of its option parts, but again, good stats, and again, Awaken Gauge increase over time, hit point capacity. Gundam Curio's legs. I don't think I am using any of its option parts. I wound up with a lot more option parts that I could use, but it does have hit point capacity and recovery and Awaken Gauge increase over time, as well as movement speed up. So backpack, yeah, we're going to be using the full burst action from the Strike Freedom Gundam. I have its Super Dragoon set as an EX. Extra thruster capacity, extra invulnerability time for dodges, and thruster gauge recovery speed up. Atomic bazooka, of course. Long range gauge recovery speed for a bunch of things I can't use. Basically, all of its skills are not really useful to its existence, but it is still an atomic bazooka. Meanwhile, I picked the long fin funnel rifle for my left weapon because it has long range gauge recovery speed up for a right bazooka, which is what that is. For close range weapons, we're going to try melee. And I managed to get some decent parts out of that. Parts lost attack power up, attack power at low health up, option part skill cooldown reduction, close range EXs, which we may not actually have any of, but I'll take a look, and general attack power bonus for both melee and close range weapons. So yeah, melee is a paired weapon. If you're using melee, you can't use anything else. Went with the Nightingale Shield. It also has recover hit points on attack hit, and hit point recovery per second, and also 2% damage reduction for every enemy targeting me. And builder's parts, I went with the double beam boomerangs, the double satellite cannons, one large anti-ship sword, one set of large boosters, and a mini-moir because it was there. For EXs, I am using the Mini-Moir, I am using Armor Repair, of course, using the double satellite cannons and the Super Dragoons. And yeah, full burst is my burst action, but of course, apparently you get a larger field of attack if you equip corresponding parts, which I have not done, but that's okay. Okay, so if you press EX once, it will deploy the Mini-Moir. If you hold it afterwards, it will retrieve it. Neat. That's 1 gauge. That's double satellite cannon. It's 3. Super Dragoon is 4. That's interesting. Alright, and yeah, I'm using the Turn Ace missiles as one of my option skills, using the large boosters, using the Nightingale's micro missiles, using the using my face for that one. Large anti-ship sword, beam tomahawk, double beam boomerangs, and Turn Ace abdominal beam cannon. So I don't have any ability cartridges yet, but apparently I will get, once I get those, I'll be able to add new things to this, but for now, we are going to take this ridiculous thing out and finish the other 2 quest missions for today. And then tomorrow, we will start Chapter 6. Is it 6? I think it's 6.
This is the mission desk.
It is 6. Okay. But no, for today, we are going to do chapters, okay, probably try shoot for 18, 19, and 20, depending on how awake I still am, because it is almost 3 a.m. It took me like an hour and a half to merge all my parts down and pick a build, so we'll just see what happens. I might mess with the proportions of this just a little bit before I'm done. I don't know. I swear I have so many parts going on that it is causing a little bit of frame drop on my PlayStation 5. That would be funny if so, but we'll see what happens when I start slinging nukes around, which will not be long, of course. All right.
It's go time.
All right. Field mission unlocked. We have got... Okay, going to try and avoid fighting the Gundam X first thing. Try out some of these weapons and some of these skills. Okay. Triangle with melee is a stomp attack. Okay, it's... Oh, nice. I like the kick. Okay, I got juggled. Okay, I like that one. What about... Okay, he's the only one left, so... Okay. Okay, yeah, not bad. And the Tomahawk was back up by the time I was done shooting everything else, so that's not bad either. Alright. There's a standard Gundam X. I think that was X Divider that I shot first. Not sure. Might have been regular X, honestly. Okay, are you it? Well, then you get it to get the everything. Alright. Ah, I got a good quality Versago chest brake part. There's the long rifle for the new Gundam FF. Boomerangs aren't bad. Okay, the beam cannon just kind of peppers the ground as you fly along. That could be useful. But not as useful as missiles, honestly. What else? We've got Gundam Double X. There's the atomic bazooka. I think, to be honest, I think the option part one, or the EX action one, probably did more. But that's okay. Once I can get it synthesized to have more of the parts I want it to have, it will improve, so. Okay, yeah. Also, it cools down a little faster than I was expecting, honestly, so nothing wrong with that. Alright, and... Oh. Only triangles ground break for the melee moveset. Okay. What's now? Now is turn A and turn X. Alright, let's,
really beat that thing?
Of course we can. Here are the Super Dragoons.
Yeah.
Okay. Atomic Bazooka still coming back. I know you're shocked. Of course, axes still do a lot of good brake power, so let's break down some of the other things, though, before we finish off the boss. Ooh, 5-star Gundam X parts. Alright. Now, want to get the other one first. Yeah, that Atomic Bazooka does take a long time to cool down. I mean, I'm not exactly shocked. Alright, and... Taste of your own medicine, and... Okay. And I'm not holding the button on that. That is just, like, the default attack for double satellite cannons. Okay, that's wave 1. Plenty of time. S rank breaks.
Let's do the next one.
Okay. Now, where are... I might replace the turn A beam cannon with some, or beam guns with something else. I certainly have plenty of options, so... Okay, yeah, I like the stompy moves. I'm not good at them yet, but, you know, if I spend some time with this, I'll get there. Okay. Okay, so the turn A beam, chest beams are really great for downed enemies, is what it comes down to. I can live with that. Alright, and... Yep, it's the last thing, so... Since the nukes do take so long to come back, I'm kind of going to save them for a major problem. Okay, here is Heavy Arms Endless Waltz, which... Okay, not bad. One down. Ground break worked. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm not... Oh, there was something below me. Good. That wasn't bad either. And axe, axe, axe. Okay. Yeah, so basically the booster attack, even though it's... I think those are Psycho Zaku boosters, is essentially exactly what the Sinanju Stein does with its boosters in... GBO 2. It does a flip, and it jettisons them to attack an enemy. So, except in this case, it does not change your mobility, and you know you get your boosters back because it's Gundam Breaker, which you know Gundam Breaker does not even concern itself with you know concerns of realism, which. Honestly, it's very nice after you know GBO 2, which can be a nail biter sometimes. 5-star Leo head, neat. Okay. Oh, Mirage Colloid again. Well, we do have a solution for that. You would think that, you know, getting hit by a nuclear weapon would make, not Mirage Colloid, Active Cloak. Wrong universe. But you would think that being hit by a nuclear weapon would make something a little bit more visible. Maybe that's just me. Alright, so, let's see what happens when we hold the button for the satellite cannon. Oh, let's, take out the mooks first. Alright, now. Okay, yeah, you can get an extra 2 levels of damage out of the satellite cannons if you try. Or if you hold the button. Yeah. I think of all the new, you know, there's several good skills here, but I think one of my favorites is probably the, you know, doing the kickflip with the, Psycho Zaku parts. But that went well. Fair. Apologies. Probably going to switch back to, the previous chair and try and just, pad it out with a new cushion and, the better wheels and things like that. Whatever, winds up causing me the least pain. Alright, what do we got? Boss approaching. We've got Bolt Dragon and Shining Gundams. Okay. And Yeah, being able to follow up the long rifle after the bazooka is goes off as a pretty good combination. Okay, I think once I take down Dragon, which I have now done, launch my missiles at this Ago like a fool, and I think I'm going to launch this. And let's try full burst mode. Not exactly a waste, but if I'd saved it towards till the end, it would have been more effective. Not like we're in any danger whatsoever of losing on time. So or at all. Okay, yeah, we're getting into the fun weapons now. Wave 3 clear. S rank breaks. S rank time.
Mission cleared.
This ridiculous thing is pretty good. I'm kind of tempted to take it and, between videos, just shrink all the parts to their absolute minimum size. Just make it a tiny pile of death. Okay, spiked wrists. More emblems. And, stuff. Another evolve part. Bolt Gundam's backpack. And I think this will be builder's rank. Nope, not quite 23. Alright, so not high rarity anything except for the Endless Waltz Buster Rifle. But not bad stuff. What is that even from? Strike Shooter. Might be from one of the Versagos, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Decent 5-star Leo head and Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz, so some good torsos, including a Kapool and the chest break. Nice. Yeah, look at that chest design. That gun definitely goes with that. Ah, Tall Geese 3. Good. Okay, yeah, some good arms here, too. And Gundam X arm at 5 stars. Okay, yeah, decent stuff. Next time we're reducing down parts, we're off to a good start. Chest break backpack. Bolt Gundam backpack. Yeah. And a Leo shield. So far, so good. And yeah, more enhancement parts to use up the pretty large stack of them I used on this monstrosity. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll do one more today, and then tomorrow's video will be the last of the quests and the beginning of Chapter 6.
This is the mission desk.
And then we can rebuild mid-Chapter 6 as necessary. But yeah, 19 is a boss rush, yeah. Unless it goes, like, super quick, we'll leave it off there today. If it does go super quick, we'll just, you know, go on to the next one. But time to send this ridiculous thing out again. It occurs to me, if I pick one of the builder parts I'm not using for anything and take it off, I could probably put some kind of face on the front of that cannon. Considerations for another time. Alright, what are we doing? What are we fighting? We've got 4.5 minutes to do it, whatever it may be. It's the Big Zam! Alright. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Start by, well, we're going to start nuking it, as you might.
This thing looks like trouble.
A little bit. Some. Not a ton. Okay, yeah, that one's just, don't even, Rob. Ooh, beam boomerangs in its face. Almost said boom beamerangs, which, you know, yes, also, but... Satellite cannon, go! No tracking, though, so... Ow. Rude. Okay, looks like that just barely missed, overheat. Nope, it did overheat the nukes. Okay, well... Super Dragoon's out. Ow. Keep your toes to yourself, man. Just gross. Now we do the beam cannons from above. There we go. Get out of the way of that. Long rifle. Got to take down that barrier. So... Ow. Okay. It has some pretty good attacks too, which I'm about to show it that I resent. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and this is, as you can see, this is why I'm doing hit point recovery over time, because... Ah, good. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let's send out many more, see what it does. Ow. Oh, it's way up on the side of the arena, so I was not able to actually hit it. Or I was not able to dodge, is what I meant to say. A lot of times, if I'm trying to do a thing, I will end up talking about the current thing I'm trying to do rather than the one I was trying to do a second ago. But that's life. Nukes. Also life. Almost got it. The big issue with the satellite cannon, not a lot of ways to cancel out of it. Oops. Alright, try that again. Oh, come on. Okay, beam boomerangs. And grenade. There we go. Okay, with a minute and a half to spare. And plenty of brakes. Them's the brakes. Yeah, okay, one big Zam down, so I assume we'll be fighting at least one more boss, maybe two, depending. We will try that. Okay, it is orange again. That's probably not a good sign. What are we fighting? It is... It is? Is it? Oh, it is second Neo Zeong again. Alright, well. Let's do that.
Firepower and armor are crazy.
Well, yes, and... That worked pretty well. Satellite cannon, go! Let's go into Dragoons. I can't get above it, so that makes the turn a beam multi-beam kind of useless for this fight. I'm gonna go Awaken so I can use full burst on it in a second. Okay, got my friends healed. That's good. Okay, it put up a barrier, so now our objective changes to getting that thing down. Ow. Okay, managed to tag it in the thorax at least with the turn A beams, and full burst was not terrible. Okay. Okay. Nuke. Other nuke. And that's it. Okay, yeah, Atomic Bazooka doing work. That's pretty good. Okay, one more. Be nice if it cooled down my bazooka in between, but I bet it won't. We'll see. Nope. Okay, well, That's okay. What are we fighting now? We're fighting a gigantic burning Gundam. Or God Gundam if you prefer. Okay.
Come on, a perfect grade is basically cheating.
I mean, if it were like a... If this were multiplayer and not like a pre-programmed boss, I might be inclined to agree, Tal, but... Okay. This is definitely a little tougher than the other ones, though, because we've only done 1.5 bars so far. And it's about to... Oh, my arm's missing. That does make using my arm a little bit more difficult, I think. Okay, yeah, I remember it doing that charge move in the previous game. Oh yeah, that charge move is Burning Finger, of course. Okay. That didn't work badly. Okay, yeah, the long rifle's pretty good. That's about to be Sekiha Tenkyoken. I should probably guard that next time. Okay, that worked very well. Save the second one for more dire circumstances, I think, or at least when I need to finish it off. Let's go. Okay, it's got a barrier up. It's in hyper mode. And it is being rude. Ow. Okay. Ow. Very rude. Full burst for you. I was hoping that would take the barrier down, but no such animal. Now! There we go. Okay. Satellite cannon on a downed burning Gundam, pretty effective. That didn't work. That didn't work. And here comes the Sekiha Tenkyoken, which took me down even though I was blocking. Well, Tao's on the way, if he doesn't get stomped to death as he heads over. He's stomped to death. Okay, Lynn. Lynn. Can you get over here? Kind of. I think that's a wipe. That is a wipe. Okay, well.
Oh man, they got me.
Getting up. Let's rescue Lynn. Let's rescue Tao. Let's dodge. I didn't dodge. I didn't dodge.
I'm down.
You were already down, Tao. Okay, good. I do like... Okay, well, my nuke gauge is refilled. I like that. I like that when your allies rescue somebody, it's instantaneous. You have to take time for it, but they can just do it. So make it a little bit more likely that you get back up. Oh, that was a bust. Okay, good. Okay, that's just the Kamehameha, dude. That's not in your moveset. Actually, it is. I'm pretty sure Domon used a Sekiha that looked like that once. Still. Ow. Here he comes again. Oh, long rifle did not help me. Healing. Okay. We are not going to make best time for this, as you can see, because we just passed best time. All right. Ow, Okay, let's heal everyone. My sentiments precisely. Full burst mode. Yeah. Ow. Stomp jerk. Ow. Okay. Hey, I like those. Here's mine. Can I get up? Thank you. Now. Ow. Man.
You okay?
Oh no. You can do it, Lynn. Ah, you did it, Lynn. And that brings the nukes back out. Did you die? Okay, knocked him out of the sky with the satellite cannons. That seems appropriate somehow. Okay, A rank time, S rank combo. That was a fight. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, so at least your range gauge gets refilled when you get revived, which, you know, if you're running a really high damage weapon like an atomic bazooka is a good thing. Couple of flashbang grenades, an emblem. Okay, got S rank anyway, despite, you know, going over time because everything else was S rank. I'll take it. Okay, GN Sword long rifle mode, sure. And this will probably take us up to builder's rank 23. Yes. Camphor colors, Astray red colors. Okay, and it took us to exactly 22k. That's kind of interesting. Oh, no, it didn't. It just stops counting until afterwards. Okay, GN Sword 2 long rifle mode. That's fine. And that is the only part we got for that. A good amount of enhancement and stuff, I guess. Nah, an okay amount of enhancement stuff. Yeah, so a lot of bludgeoning, not a lot of reward. What is the next quest? Is it another boss rush? If so, I'll let it go for tonight. Okay, bunch of fancy antennae. Yeah, let's do it. And then we'll start chapter 6 tomorrow. Alright, so be running on Wednesday. Sorry, just muttering to myself about when things run, because basically, you know, Wednesday night's taken up with GBO 2. Thursday, I play Final Fantasy 11 with friends. I just need to have a certain amount done in advance, so, you know, just the brain. Okay. All right. Okay, we are being set upon by SDs here, which are, yeah, really just knocking me around pretty hard. I may be looking at starting another build before we do chapter 6, or at least leveling up this one a little bit. The Sword of Darkness. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Musha Gundam Super Hagane version. Missiles for everyone. And ground break. Nope. Too late for the ground break. Got it anyway. Next are more tiny people, including the second Gundam Daishogun. I'm pretty sure that's what Nidaime should mean. The second great Daishogun, something like that. Of course, Dai means great, so it's the second great Gundam Great General, I think. Or if you prefer, the second great Gundam Grand General, if you want to get fancy with it. Again, ignore me if I'm incorrect. Rob is not a professional translator. Rob is not a professional anything. Oh, hey, there's a 1980 Gundam. Let's get that, because I'll take another 100,000 GP. Okay, more SD parts. And that's the next wave. And that's chair being chair and Musha victory. Okay, well. Well, it just saved me from overheating my bazooka, I guess, so that's something. Yeah, you know, I've said in GBO2 I like going for the big swings, and one of those definitely definitely things like the satellite cannon. Yeah, but I do like a lot of the weapons I've managed to get going on here, so. Okay. Okay, boomerang is a good thing to follow up with, so. And here's another enemy. Probably a good thing I saved the nukes then. Alright, and it is Musha God Maru again. Okay. Didn't overheat the bazooka, hooray. I wish Bakunetsu Maru was in here. I always liked him. Okay, Dragoon's out. I'm trying to figure out if those Dragoons are actually firing or not. Okay, got him. And that should be the flunkies. If that's enough breaks for an S, we've got that for sure. 19 is S. Good. Let's go to the next one.
Should do it.
I wonder if we'll be fighting giant dinosaur Dongjua again in the final chapter. Okay, this is Zero Gundam, which I'm pretty sure is separate from, you know, Zero the Winged Knight, which, again, I liked SD Gundam Force. I don't know that it's ever been reissued on Blu-ray. If so, I kind of want to get it. Okay, that worked fairly well. And then I got stuck on the highway. Got him. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's one left. Ow. There we go. Okay, now for next wave. I'm sure there's going to be another wave and a boss. Okay, I think if you hold the button, you end up launching more beam boomerangs. Yeah, 2 at least. No, well, it's the double beam boomerang skill, so no. Ignore what I just said. I'm incorrect. Again, being incorrect is basically my hobby. The trick about being wrong, though, is being willing to admit it. You know, I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself if you're sure you're right, but be sure you're right. Look stuff up, confirm things, do your research, you know, that kind of deal. Because, like, to be honest, I as a person with, you know, really, like, life-limiting levels of anxiety for a great deal of it, I can tell you there's nothing more embarrassing than standing your ground on some point or another and then finding out you are incorrect. It is absolutely mortifying. It is not worth it. It is much easier to say, yeah, I'm probably wrong, or I could be wrong. And, you know, if anybody knows the correct information, I'm happy to have it. You know, because, you know, that is much more reasonable and a good way to avoid your brain feeding you the bad brain juice. Okay, who's next? We've got Night Unicorn Gundam once again. I hope we get an extended roster of SDs over time. You know, there is DLC coming out for this. The like deluxe version that I got does have a season pass, so I will be able to cover it all as it comes out. But yeah, I like the options. I like you know, the freedom to make whatever bizarre thing I feel like. So, you know, SDs help with that. So I will be happy to see more.
Yikes! I won't stay down. Let's go.
Okay, way more stuff over there. Don't want to fire the atomic bazooka again, because may as well hold that in reserve in case of whatever's next. Okay, and that's wave 2. Alright. Yeah, so what do we get for wave 3? Dongjua, something else? A gigantic, like, something? Gigantic SD something? Like, gigantic SD is just a fun combination of words, honestly. But I would love to see, like, a giant SD Psycho Gundam for this. That would be funny. Especially if it could transform. Now we have got those guys.
Oh man, here they come.
Dongjua Providence, Strike Lubei, and Lubei Unicorn. Alright, let's get Dongjua out of here first. Please, jump up into my beam. I would consider it a close personal favor. Let's go with this. Alright. Okay, even in an enclosed arena, I missed with the atomic bazooka and it did not do anything. That's amazing. Beams for you. More beams for you. Grenade. Missile. Turn A beams. Yeah, I may replace that with something before the next one, because it is kind of nice to have something that works on downed enemies, but so does just, like, anything you can do. And, yeah, I think full burst was... Either my gauge was full, or full burst was about to run out, and I'm honestly not sure which. I may have been able to keep it full just from, you know, repeated damage, but... Grenade of victory! Alright. Pretty good score, I think. Was that S's everywhere? I'll take that. Good note to close out on for the night. Stag Beetle, Dragon Head Antenna, emblems, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to get us to build rank 24. That's fine. Do that tomorrow. One evolved part. Gundam Daishogun Torso, 5 stars. And, okay, very close, yeah, but not quite. Basically, if you do, like, the best possible on the standard difficulty, it seems like you get half a level. I did some stuff on other difficulties, and I did some where I didn't get S rank, so I'm a little bit off on that, but not bad. Okay, the Sword of Darkness, very fancy. Does not... Okay, it does have weapon skill SD sword. That's interesting. So there are different, like, subclasses of weapon proficiency, I guess. And I have 2 of those to combine. The Buckmaster, which of course is a ridiculously large combat knife from the Commando Gundam. And here's the Commando knife. Okay, I'm assuming it's an upgraded Commando Gundam, because, yeah, there's some differences. Thunder Sword version 2. Seen that before. Very fancy. Feels like a Monster Hunter Greatsword to me. Another Commando knife. The Versal Sword. I like it. Soryujin, which feels even more like a Monster Hunter Greatsword. And 2 of those. Also, laser machine gun with grenade launcher. Heavy autocannon. And a crossbow. Doesn't look a lot like a crossbow. It looks a lot more like Wing Gundam's nose, but I'll take it. And boy, all the faces. I have collected an Optimus Prime number of faces here. That's amazing. Musha Gundam Super Hagane, level 21 and 5 stars. Excellent. Knight Gundam, a couple of those. Commando Gundam, Knight Superior Dragon, which is a gold-plated Wing Gundam inspired head, I do believe. Versal Knight, which is fancier Knight Gundam. A couple of those. Full Armor Knight Gundam, which of course is an even fancier Knight Gundam head. Knight Unicorn Gundam, Beast Mode. Full Armor Knight Gundam again, and the Dongjua Providence Gundam, which is really kind of creepy. I mean, they had SDs with eyes like that in SD Gundam Force, but a couple of the enemies I'm pretty sure did, but also just creeping me out there, guy. Musha Gundam Chest, Yami Shogun Chest, Musha Victory Gold Wings version, Musha God Maru Final Battle version, Knight Gundam, very straightforward. Knight Unicorn Gundam, actually fairly straightforward too. Liu Bei Unicorn Gundam, somewhat less so. And Dai Shogun, number 2, 5-star, not bad. Musha Gundam Super Hagane again. Nice. Yami Shogun, pointy. Knight Superior Dragon. Okay, it's got a dragon on its shoulder, which apparently works as a cannon from the look of the EX skills. Full Armor Knight. Yep, not bad. Let's see. Yep, the matching arms. Captain Gundam's arm. Which, yeah, that's got to be one of the various upgrades for him, because I do not remember that specifically. But, yep, more Knight Gundam arms. Knight Superior Dragon. So I can... If those cannons have to be paired for the EX action, I can do it. Legs. Captain Gundam. Musha God Maru Final Battle version. Full Armor Knight Gundam. Knight Unicorn Beast Mode. Knight Superior Dragon. Okay, which comes with a couple of Senkozan attached. And also two EX skills. Double Sword and Golden Dragon Bow, which I'm assuming the Golden Dragon Bow is those two swords stuck together in a bow shape. Just as a guess. Yami Shogun gets that sword on his backpack. I know at least a couple of people who will probably want to use that to build a Tulpa from Ronin Warriors. Or Arago from Samurai Troopers if you prefer. Musha Gundam Super Hagane. Ni Daime Gundam Dai Shogun. I feel like I should know what those cannons are based on, if anything, but I don't. Knight Gundam, of course, has his lance and his cape. And there's a 5-star lance and cape. And Full Armor Knight Gundam just has what look kind of like little butterfly fly wings. Like, also kind of inspired by Hyakushiki's binders, in my way of looking. Okay, yeah, that part I remember from one of Captain Gundam's upgrades, the winch shield. Or at least I remember something like it. I think this is probably a further upgrade for Captain Gundam from the season of SD Gundam Force I didn't see. Oh, that being the case, I wonder if Musha God Maru is like Bakunetsu Maru's final form. The Taka Kata Yoroi, which is large and fancy. And the Akashic Binder, which kind of like that. Pretty sure that goes to Liu Bei Unicorn Gundam. And more plastics for further upgrading. Alright, so yeah, that is all of the Chapter 4 quests. We will do the Chapter 5 quests after Chapter 6, which we will begin tomorrow. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Breaker 4. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!